Hey everyone, Georgetown Soaps here. I am testing a new fragrance and it smells fantastic. It combines two of my favorite scents, ginger and citrus, and it just smells amazing. This is a Bath & Body Works dupe and it's part of their aromatherapy line, and so it's called Energy. And so this is different than like Burst of Energy or Energy fragrance oil that you would find from other suppliers. I guess the Energy is just kind of like what they call it, and then it's a blend of orange and ginger. So it's called Orange Ginger, and it just smells amazing. It's orange essential oils and ginger essential oils, and it just smells fantastic. Really, really nice combo, and it's not too strong, so it's nice. It's not going to be overpowering with ginger. Orange is kind of the first, I think, the top notes, and then the ginger is kind of underneath. But smells amazing, and the nice thing is this behaved fantastic. And this was a request from a BeScented customer. If you're in our BeScented group on Facebook, you can always ask for requests. You can ask us to get different fragrances. So if you've got any suggestions for fragrances that you'd like BeScented to carry, just go ahead and post below, or contact us from our website, or contact us on our Facebook group, and we'd be happy to see what we can add. And for this one, I just decided to keep it a little simple. And sorry for the lighting. I think it was at night I was making the soap and I didn't turn all the kitchen lights on. But anyway, I just decided to keep this one simple, just a pink. So I used the hot pink color from BeScented, and then just kept the base white. And it's super slow. Like, honestly, I should have stick blended a little bit more. It took a while to kind of get a little bit thicker, as you see with the pour. Not a lot going on. It doesn't accelerate, it doesn't rise, so very well behaved. And this fragrance smells fantastic. I think it'll be really nice in soy candles, wax melts, even bath bombs, and of course lotions. So this fragrance just smells fantastic. And so I'm just going to clean up a little bit. It's always easier to clean up as you go versus cleaning up after the fact, after the soap's kind of gotten hard on your countertop. And this is just a 2-pound mold, and whenever we do the test batches, we're always using 1 ounce in a 2-ounce mold, just so we can kind of get a good sense for how much fragrance you would need to use. A lot of fragrances you could go up to 1 ounce, but for testing purposes, we always do ½ an ounce, and that way we kind of know if it performs well at ½ an ounce. If a customer wanted to make the scent a little bit stronger, they could always go up as long as the IFRA was appropriate. And so just wanted to share this. And then I also do a water discount. So I also do a 2-to-1 water discount. So this also shows that if the fragrance was going to accelerate or rise, we would know it really quickly. And so your next question might be, wait, I'm a new soaper, what's a water discount? So when you do your water recipe in Soap Calculator, usually I believe the water is at like 38%, excuse me. It's usually between 33 and 38%. So for a water discount, it basically just means you reduce the amount of water in your lye mixture. And so what does that do? It makes your soap harder quicker because you can unmold it quicker. There's less water that needs to evaporate, and so your soap will cure. I don't want to say it's going to cure faster, but your soap will have less water to evaporate, and the water will be harder. The soap will be harder faster. So you still want to give yourself, a good 6 weeks to let your soaps cure. I usually do them 2 to 3 months. But the water discount, you don't want to use it with a fragrance oil that you know is going to accelerate. So for instance, BeScented's Beach by Bobbi Brown, one of my best sellers. Love the fragrance oil. That accelerates. And so you don't want to do a water discount with that one because you just won't have time to work with. So I would say 99.9% of BeScented's fragrance oils you can do this, water discount with. Definitely don't do it with Beach. It's my favorite fragrance, but it actually just doesn't behave well, but I tolerate it because it sells so well for me. And I'll probably do a video on Beach coming up because I do need to restock it, and that way you guys can kind of see what I mean by that. And so you can see the batter is still really, really fluid as I'm finishing up trying to pour it in. So I'm going to finish pouring it in, and I'll bring you guys back for the cut.
She's waiting for love to be real. send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la. She's waiting for love to be realized. I'll send her my heart covered as a gift, and hope that you'll take it into her side. La 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 la.
All right, and you can still see how fluid this batter is, so this fragrance is definitely not going to accelerate. And so we were in the oven for about 24 hours, and now we're back for the cut. And just real simple, little wispy, probably whispering, just lines. And really happy with how this one turned out, and it smells really nice. So anyway, orange ginger from Bath & Body Works fragrance, and check out BeScented in a couple weeks to see if this one made the cut and if it survived the cure. We just want to we usually cure them for 3-4 weeks, make sure that the fragrances survive the cure. That's part of our testing. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'll see you on the next video.